Hello and welcome. I hope you're having a great day or evening, and it might even get better because today we are playing Davy Jones Deckhand. Davy Jones's Deckhand, I think it is. It is a quite interesting roguelike. I'm already on a voyage, on a journey where we are, well, a deckhand on a boat, and here we can pick the next encounter where we are fighting against. Let's fight against the Navy. And here we are in the combat system. So this is quite a unique game. I haven't found anything similar yet, where we have two stances. So this is us. We don't have a card for another stance yet. And here we have three different numbers. These enemies, for example, they will attack with attack force. We can build up parry, so let's do that real quick, giving us 3 parry. So he will attack us with 1 attack force, our parry meter will go down to 2, and then he will attack us with 4, destroying our parry meter, and then damaging us with 1. That's how the defense works. Although, if we have an exact number as the attack force, we can parry, meaning this number is the counter attack, so quite a high damaging number. And here we have our attack cards. Primary, meaning our primary stance would deal 5 damage, so let's face slap the shit out of him with 5 hits each time and end our turn. By the way, if you're interested in only a summary, you can skip ahead because I will summarize the game and my first impressions later on. So we have now been damaged. Our stance has been broken since they went through our perimeter. So what should we do now? We can now use either of these two stances. The crane, for example, the stance starts with 50% of max parry applied. I really enjoy this. I really want this. So now we have already 4. He will damage us for 1. So it's down to 3 and then 4. But here we have a unique technique card. Bullet time. Apply leeway. Allows counterattacks to trigger while parry is 1 off from a perfect match. So if we use this on our primary stance right here, we now have 5 stacks of leeway. So he will hit us with 1, our parry goes down to 3, and then he will attack us with 4. So he would deal damage to us, but since we have leeway, the parry doesn't have to be exact, but 3 is close enough to 4. So let's just use another stance, Sloppy Joe, right here, and then we have 1 stamina left. The stamina cost is right here. And hit with our secondary, so with 5, the Shadow Slash. Let's hit him, because since we will parry him for 18 damage counterattack, let's see what that means. We parried with our leeway parry, and once we parry, the stances will switch. So we can manually switch it if we have a switch card. We don't. We have parry cards right here. But what is not an issue, since now we have 5 parries, he will hit us with 4, 1, so we will parry attack him for 16. Then let's use the primary on him. So now we will parry for 16 damage. Now he has only 2 health left. We have still a bunch of health left, so no worries. And now what is open again? Okay, no. I know what I will do. I will finish him off. Then I will use the Trickster, inflict open, because this is now a stack number. If we attack with slash, the stamina cost will recharge. And now secondary, and we should have dealt it or dealt with it in a different way, because we could have switched it and hit the 5 2 times instead of 1 3 and 1 5. So now he will attack us with 1. Let's parry with 1. Okay, we cannot parry, but let's just finish our turn. He won't get past our perimeter. And now we can parry. That's great. Primary. Yes, perfect. And now we'll finish him off with 16 counterattack. We survived the first wave, and now we can gain a new card. Either new stance, or we already have this stance, or absorb power. Primary plus HP equal to the targeted enemy's strength. So we can recharge health points with this. Might be a good idea. Let's confirm. Let's use this card. Now we have 2 different characters. I haven't yet talked about these guys with their bellies, but this is a rich boy. He has 40 armor, so we cannot get past him. Let's finish him off, and then he, since he's a rich boy and depends on other people, he will be dealt with easily after that. Okay, so we cannot regain health from this because there is no strength shown here. So what should we do? Let's give us... oh no. We ran out of stamina. I'm a moron. Anyway. He now gets 5 armor. And strength increases attack force and attack damage. So he buffs up him. But what will happen with his intention? He would buff him again if we hit him. Oh, now he regains armor. So if we attack him once per turn, he won't give him the powerful buffs. So, yeah. Let's hit him. Primary twice. We blocked it perfect, or parried. Or our perimeter was high enough. Whichever. And okay, what I want to do is... oh yeah, let's use this. Because now we should regain stamina points. Since he has open right here. Let's do this again. Because now we recharged a bit of health. And if we switch stances, he would destroy our perimeter, but since we have leeway, we will parry him and kill him. Wonderful, he's gone now. The rich boy is now scared, and we can finish him off with 2 primary attacks. Perfect. We've survived. So let's pick a card now. Inflict 2 weak. Reduces attack force and attack damage. Okay. Break a stance. No, we don't want to break a stance, so I don't want this to happen anyway. What is steady parry? Counterattack variant that maintains parry and position. What? Counterattack variant that... can we just... if we parry? Is it always a steady parry? Let's check it out. And we have 10 maximum parry. Quite strong. Okay, and here we have... oi, 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 who are you, Pirate Hunter? This enemy plans to attack with 4 attack force. Okay. Yeah. And 60 armor. Jesus. Okay. Let's... Okay, the parry doesn't matter. So let's pick up this stance. And... just give us some health back. Okay, no. Is this card only working if the enemy has a buff called Strength? I assume it now. Okay. Not very good, but this stance is now broken. We got 1 damage. Whenever you... Oh, exactly. We also have 2 artifacts already. Whenever you take damage, draw a card. Lethal counterattacks grant +1 stamina next turn. Okay, so we are blocking him right now and parry attacking, which is very, very good. Oh, now steady parry is explained. Some stances have special counterattack types. This one has steady parry. When you perform this unique counterattack type, you won't auto switch afterwards, and you will maintain all your parry points. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, this is very good. So let's use the open to get a few attacks in without losing stamina. So now he has leeway, we will parry, switch, and now with leeway we can... Okay, now we will parry, and since this is a steady parry, we won't lose the parry meter and we won't switch. Okay. So let's get a few attacks in. Parry now. And yeah, our parry meter holds up. Perfect. And now this should be a buff, I assume. And if he has that buff, then we can regain health with that 1 card we have. Okay, let's increase our parry here. Attack here a few times. Finish our turn. Oh yeah, now he has strength. And now we... since we have leeway, perfect. And since this is the steady parry, the 7 will hold up for the next turn as well. That's very, very good. And next turn he will be killed anyway, so... Perfect. And... Oh no, we didn't... Oh yeah, we got 2 health left. And now... on the way shrouded. Waves 2. Artifact. Let's go into the shrouded area. What is happening here? Oh, we gain Scurvy Cure. Whenever you play a curse card, primary stance gains leeway. Oh, that is a very powerful artifact. Can gain a card removal, a rare card. Let's go for 4 waves and a rare card. Okay, you are Redbeard and his Long John. Oh, is this a boss fight already? Because these are definitely names I know. Long John Silver from Treasure Island. And if you've watched the series Black Sails, you might also remember that name. Okay, we will parry him then. And give him more parry as well. Because we will switch. Great. Then we can attack with secondary here. Primary, let's hit up for 9. Another 3. Turn finished. What is this actually? Oh, voyage progress. 5 out of 7, so there will be an end boss at a later stage. Okay. So... let's use the open to regain our challenges. We will block here, so that's fine. Oh, we could have switched stances for the secondary. Ah, damn it. Anyway, oh, he regained health. Not good. Let's give us leeway and parry him for 16 damage. And then primary. Yeah. Long John, you're gonna die now. Perfect. And we switch. And parry here. Let's attack with primary here. Attack with primary here. We will parry for 18 damage. Wonderful. So we cannot parry him. We only have 2. So let's just damage him as much as possible. But now we should be able to finish him. Yes, there we go. 1 out of 4 waves cleared, perfect. And now draw 2 for each active stance. Primary to all enemies. Oh, that is good. And then switch. That is very good. So, Wet Rag. Yes, now he has a steady parry here. Let's use Brace. And just attack. But there are 2 red beards now. Interesting. Maybe we should switch this stance. Yeah, let's do that, because now we have 4. Parry 2. So we don't even have to use the leeway, since we will parry him with a perfect parry. So let's just do some primary hits here. Wonderful. And then we don't have any parry right here, which sucks. And I want to keep this stance, so let's use this card to switch. But first, let's use a little bit of... Let's hit with these cards first. And now this stance will break now. Oh no! And we will switch to front. Oh boy. That I did not know would happen. Okay. Luckily we have 1 stance coming up already. Let's just hit him for 15 damage. And then maybe just a 2 parry and a bit of attack damage here. Wonderful. But that is basically Davy Jones's Deckhand in a nutshell. So since I've already played a bit, I will quickly sum up my experience, or my first impressions of the game. So first up, what I liked. The combat system is quite innovative and unique, with the parry system and the way the damage is dealt. It just is clever, fresh and new. The artwork plays right into my childhood, since it reminds me of the Tintin movies and comics I read as a child, activating my nostalgia. Cleverly fiddling with the stances and working around when to switch just plays into the strategic value of the cards. Each played one feels impactful and valuable. The transition between battles by looking through a spyglass works into the aesthetics and freshens up the usually bland roguelike map, which is a welcome change to the formula. Now, what I disliked. While the combat system is greatly designed, it still feels rather repetitive after the first few battles, although I think it is rather due to the levels looking exactly the same every time. Bringing me to the second negative. While the art style activates my nostalgia, it falls flat in the sense of lacking a change of scenery and much more with a lack of animation. The characters do not move, or much rather move like two statues smashing into each other. Having them move in any sense of form and change stance, it's something me and probably many others prefer, to have a sense of movement on the battlefield. The length of some fights and waves could be a tad shorter. A few encounters felt like they dragged out too much, while I think shorter battles might feel much more impactful and enjoyable. And those are my first impressions of the title, Davy Jones Deckhand, which, even though sounds fairly repetitive, still deserves huge respect for being a single developer project, and it shows great potential. But what are your thoughts on the game, and what was the highest place you've ever been at? Let me know in the comments, and have a great day or evening.